Hey there, Mr. Z. I'm glad he placed his hope and trust onto you. It was the right choice. Uncle Z, we missed you so much. Girl kept being mean to me after you left. That's not true. You're the one who kept causing trouble. I have to clean up after her all the time. I'd love to stay around longer, but his summoning spell for me is running out of time. You know how this works, don't you, Simmer? You're sacrificing your soul to maintain your identity and memories? This will be the last time we'll ever meet. Forever. Correct. Since my soul's about to go to zero anyways, why not use it to restore some of your magic? Who's this person you keep talking about? Why did he do all this? To give you a fighting chance. He set that spell so it would trigger when Putrid became active. He asked me to convey a very important message at this time. The Stargate project is not a hoax. A colony world exists out there. Look for my next message. Don't give up. Uncle Z, I was always looking for ways to revive you. Is this really how you want it to end? Seeing you two learn how to cook was enough to make my life worthwhile. Yes, I don't mind. At least I got to see you again with my own two eyes. You girls are incredible. To have chosen life, even at such dire times, there is nothing more noble. Please accept the rest of my soul. Goodbye. See you around. Save the world. We're back. Simmer. The Stargate project was a serious project. We just had to play this terrible puzzle game to put the pieces together. And if that's true, so what? Look at all the sacrifices we've had to make. For just one of Putrid's minions. How many people do I have to lose just to open that Stargate? What's the point of living if I'm the only one alive? Oh, right. The ancestral recipes that I had refused to teach you are hidden in the Sarsapahara City Hall. I stashed it there to spare it from the government purges. Ancestral recipes? The ancestral recipes? Oh, wait, don't go yet, Uncle Z. Which building did you stash it in? I was kidding, I want to live. I promise I'll thrive and prosper. You can let me drive, you know. I'm pretty experienced with this equipment. Request denied. While I may lack the credentials to control this vehicle, I will not accept control from less capable artificial intelligence. Wait, you're Rob? Why do you look like that now? Former director. You've changed quite a bit, too. I'm sure both of us have long stories to tell. I transferred Nickel to this ship's main computer to prevent her destruction. That's where I was living. Problem is, she takes up a ton of storage shells for us to shack up in this display. Please end this meaningless chatter and enter the vehicle. I demand to be transferred to another supercomputer at once. My intelligence will suffer if I continue to live with this low-tier AI. I accidentally gave her access to my memories as I was fixing her, and as you can see, now she hates me. The closest functional supercomputer is located in Sarsapahara City Hall. I suggest we depart immediately. The Sarsapahara City Hall? Princess, you've got a new quest. Let's go find those ancestral recipes. Woohoo! Simmer and Grill's notes on cooking. Need to pull myself together. No one wants to see me mope. Simmer. Hi, apprentice. Good work back there. This is what Glow and I have been working on. Researching new recipes. Completing Uncle Z's ancestral recipes can only be achieved through exercising arcane cooking skills and multiple fields of magic. He promised he would teach us only if we became exceptional magic users. Hey, Simmer. I just want you to know that you don't need to force yourself to act tough in front of us. It's okay. Putrid completely saw through me. If I had opened up those holes to the lower levels, he wouldn't have come back to life. Uncle Z wouldn't have had to die. Time to pull yourself out of this circle of self-blame. Putrid is the one who caused all this, not you. Don't tell me or Uncle Z anything. You're under the delusion that you can and should do everything. That's why you're beating yourself up. You don't have to do this to yourself. Uncle Z was proud of us. He wanted us to continue living. Oh, geez. Just hate being lectured by you. Always thought you were amazing, Grill. No matter how you can keep your cool even in situations like this. I'm not, though. Every day I try to comfort myself with the fact that we all die. It's normal to see people come and go in our lives. The pain and grief never really goes away. What do you do when that happens? I cry. Yeah, I suppose. Did we just leave your apprentice hanging like that? That must have been awkward. I'm sure he understands. You can really feel his compassion and delicacy from the fact that he never interrupted our sentimental moment. I still need to explain your new job. To put it simply, right now, we can't handle Uncle Z's ancestral recipes just yet. Simmer and I plan to use the resources in Sarsapahara City to create new recipes and enhance our cooking skills. Sarsapahara City used to be a residential community for high-ranking officials. Unlike normal citizens, they had the right to cook. They must have left behind some amazing ancient kitchenware. You will have to fight monsters sent by the evil god himself, collect ingredients, find the ancestral recipes, and study the secrets of the Stargate. Those are the responsibilities fitting for an aspiring master chef. You're giving him too much work, Simmer. I'm fully recovered yet, and I'm sure we can handle ingredient collection. Oh, you always want to shoulder every minute task. You should sit back and look at the bigger picture. Give fitting tasks to the appropriate people. Besides, he won't mind the work. He understands that we're all in this together and that he can learn a lot from this. Opportunity! You're just bullying him because he can't speak. You're also starting to sound like a toxic manager. You try talking like a manager, Grill. Come on, give it a try. Look, you can complain about this opportunity, but it's a small world out there. I'd keep my head down and work hard if I were you. Certainly wouldn't want to ruin any future prospects. Wait, that's not what I asked you to do. How could you be so mean? I'm done. Bye. What have you got to say? Just let me explain. My android wife consents to every single thing we ever did, even if it does look kind of... Silence. Your so-called wife is a surveillance drone. You were doing unspeakable things to her optical sensors. You should be deleted immediately. Your system still contains signs of human emotion. You used an illegal tool to transfer your mind. I would have deleted the defective AI-like human an instant if I had the permissions to do so. Nickel, Rob helped us. Let him speak already. I have a question for him. Affirmative. Reluctantly complying. How long have you been like this? How did you find us? Wow, 2 tough questions from the get-go. Someone helped me achieve this digital form, but I don't remember his identity or any memory related to him. Uncle Z also mentioned that person. Must use some sort of memory wipe magic to erase his existence, but he's also trying to send us messages. Bizarre. That wasn't a memory wipe. Simmer? Do you know what's going on? That person never wiped out anything. There are bits of my memory that were haphazardly clouded by a dark mist. If I try hard enough to erase that mist... No, don't do that. Why? I think the erasure of his existence is part of a larger and more complex spell. If we force a reveal, we might ruin the spell. If he's trying to help us, I don't think we should go against his intentions. Our job is not to think about him and pretend he doesn't exist while trying our best to find the messages he left behind. I don't even know what's happening right now, so let's change the subject. Pretend he doesn't exist even though I know he does? That just makes me want to think about him even more. How's Clifford doing? How bad's the contamination? When will he wake up from his coma? He cut his tail off right away to stop the infection, so that shouldn't be a problem. Also, he's not in a coma, he's just car sick. Vine has temporarily lost his vision, but place him in some muddy water and his eyes will grow right back. If I get a disability step in while I wait for my eyes to recover. Then, how are you doing, Prof? Oh, you know this better than anyone. I don't have many days left. I've been hearing disembodied whispering ever since the red beam hit me. I'm afraid it's become a sort of permanent psychological contamination. Please let me know what I can do to help. Make the most of your time and get researching. Are you serious? You know what happens if you let that get worse, right? You don't have to. Haven't I been assisting your research this whole time? When I was reborn with a conscious mind, I was confused like all the other conscious plants. How was I born into this world? Why can I think? What should I do in this world? I think I was extremely lucky to have bumped into you, the Lord of the Forest. You taught me to search the web and find answers I craved. Inspired by your advice, I decided to dedicate my life to the pursuit of knowledge. I tried to learn something new every day. I knew I couldn't know absolutely everything, but every new fact and discovery made me feel like my life was going somewhere. However, the music's about to end now, and my life will soon come to an abrupt end. I'm glad to continue on my journey of discovery to the very end. I want to live my life to the fullest before I disappear. Professor. But you're not a plant, you're a fungus. What kind of response was that, Grill? So what do you want us to help with, Professor? I'd like to find out Putrid's true intentions. Some infected disciples say they'll be delivered to an otherworldly paradise, while others say he's cleansing suffering souls into nothingness. If we want to stop him, we need to know more about his goals. After we arrive at Sarspahara City, I will quarantine and absorb Professor Shroom inside this cabin. Please make finding this supercomputer a priority as I stay back to analyze the professor's data. Are you Rob? You're the host of the Daily Dungeon series, aren't you? And you're a big talking mushroom. Professor Shroom is a big fan of yours. He was disappointed after you married a robot and stopped uploading. Man, they used to train us to execute talking creatures on the spot. This feels kind of unreal. You mentioned that in one of your shows. Your documentaries were so very illuminating. When I was a child, I felt so helpless as I watched my fellow plants fight and bicker with one another. I thought they were all down with some terrible disease. You were the one who taught me that it wasn't a disease. Humans have always behaved that way. Conflict isn't a disease, it's a beautiful and natural display of vitality. So I stopped hating the world once I realized this. I guess that's one way you can look at it. Wow, I never thought anyone would enjoy watching my random recordings. Thanks. Humans will always wish to leave a trace of their existence long after they're gone, whether it's through videos, food, or other means. I also wish I could leave behind something valuable for posterity. I'm sure you will. Your, research. I'm sure that will help a lot of people like, Grill, help me out here. I don't know what to say. Don't worry, Professor. We'll preserve and find the right people to inherit your firearms, notes, and erotic 3D plant animations. What animations? I have a great interest in those animations as well. This entire episode is just talking to people and my jaw hurts. Like an old comic book hero, Uncle Z gave us an important mission before disappearing into the wind. That's so cool, and I respect that. But this place is coming down. What are we supposed to do before it all ends? Even if we put all our hope in the zombie, I still feel helpless in the face of our inevitable demise. I can only wait as the universe decides to kill or spare me. Well then, can I interest you in Professor Shroom's weapon collection? I'm sure there's something in there that'll help with your anxiety. Wow, isn't that the notorious warhammer from the Third World War? This shotgun here increases its user's bloodlust. How'd he get his hands on this stuff? I don't know the specifics, but he was obsessed with human warfare and technology. That doesn't sound like a healthy obsession. I know a guy like that. Several, in fact. Well, it's more of an academic obsession, like how an animal researcher collects information about animal societies. This means you have a job now, Hamul. I need you to get back to building weapons for my dear apprentice. I'll do anything if it can distract me from thinking about my impending demise. Don't waste your time worrying about things that haven't happened yet. You'll have time to worry if and when it actually happens. Yep, if only I'd realized this earlier, Simmer. It's called growth and introspection, Grill. It might have come a bit late, but I'm cute, so I know you'll forgive me, right? Now then. Should have been at our destination a while ago. I like the music. Guess we'll leave the professor to you guys. We'll try to communicate with him until he's entirely consumed. That's one brave friend you got there. Seem to know a lot about that monster. I've been studying him ever since the apocalypse. Putrid used CO4, nutrition cakes, the water supply, and the internet to expand his influence. The internet? How? He activated everything under his influence on that terrible day. It wasn't just the CO4 that turned people into monsters. Anybody who used their tap, their appliances, their phones, their browsers were turned into monsters. If your account is true, that would explain why the AI systems were shut down. That also explains why the barrier couldn't stop the infection. Putrid was everywhere. That doesn't sound right to me. If he was really that powerful, why didn't he just blow the entire place up a million times? Why would he let anything survive? I don't know. The infection only lasted a few days. After that, it all just disappeared. After they were infected, the human monsters began to move as if they were preying. Then they just killed over and died. I think someone or something was able to stop Putrid. Perhaps. Let's hope we can learn more about this from your friend's courageous sacrifice. That seems about right. Oh no. That's a hot pot. It's borscht. Try this, apprentice. It's an amazing brand new dish we developed. To be honest, we neither know how it tastes nor what its effects are. That's the fun part. He might throw up, explode, or turn into a little girl. We'll never know until he swallows. We've strayed too far from proper cooking. Okay, but how does it work, though? I'm not sure how to activate it. Scorpion tail hook. Shark fin pickaxe. Scarab round shield. Remote bomb. That must be that hammer from the Third World War. I'm assuming that's the shotgun. There's another scythe later on, though. Presidential keycard, huh? Let's go. Oh shit, this is on fire. Whoa, that's a beetle. Scarab meat. Hey, Clone Legion? Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this. I have a good feeling about this. Never mind. Whee! And this is Skimmer. Makes scarab protein powder. That doesn't sound very good. Now, if the borscht expanded how many things I could actually have in my one stomach, that'd be a lot better. Because my loadout is pretty much set in the current style that it's in. There it is. Desert Jail. Whee! This place sucks. Oh, god damn it. Quit backing up and let me kill you. Get unalived, bitch. Whee! Shotgun! And a centrifuge. My birds are getting so big. I'm so very proud of them. That was a lot of talking this episode. Oh crap. Oh, this seems like a massive pain. Scorpion tail. I mean, maybe technically, but still. Oh hey, that one comes out in a couple of centuries. Might pick one up when it does. Huh. Looks like nothing's really changed at all. All natural synthetic steroids. 100 crack fist. I'm curious. All natural synthetic steroids. Let's let's get a move on. These 10 statues should be done by tonight. Put your backs into it, or I will make you. I thought we would be free after we overthrew the Lord of the Forest. Know your place, maggots. Why am I in command? Because I'm better than you. Shut your mouths, work your asses off, and one day, you can also be in my position. Do you miss the Lord of the Forest? Do you want to be fed to hungry monsters? Give me one reason why I shouldn't raise you up right now and send your miserable ass back to being cattle feed. Oh, look at those boar plants, my lord. What shall we do? Zip it. We have an evil interdimensional deity to deal with. Now's not the time. Instead of clowning around, why don't you use some of that energy of yours to find the Sarspahar City Hall? Never really came out here much. There's just too much sand. I don't like sand. Well then, about those poor plants. I'm thinking I should make up for my mistakes by... No, you don't. They used to talk trash about you. I hate them. Serve them right. Wow, who's the cruel one now? There it is. New shotgun. Getting the old scythe back, though. Oh, wait. That shotgun is a main hand weapon. Which means I can dual-wield shotguns. Okay, I'm gonna test some stuff. I have these steroids on. It's perfect. Makes all the right noises too. Okay, now then, what would be helpful for this? Nanomachines, son. It may seem comical. That's because it is. Oh. Perfect. Up my movement speed by as much as I can, because that increases the damage output. My overall damage output. Behold my power. I've become a fucking Jesus Christ. It's kind of hilarious. I'm not sure if it's effective, but it's fun as hell. Someone add in a fucking Kenshiro clip or something. I feel like an anime character. This is great. Why couldn't they give this to me earlier? Oh, where did you guys come from? It's not very effective, but I do enjoy it. So I'm going to be keeping it for now. Oh, a flamethrower. Now my enemies explode. I am Kenshiro. I'm about to explode again. Whew. It does a little bit of damage, and if you hit them enough, it does like 480 damage. I don't get how this works, but hey, it's working. This is the greatest thing ever. Unfortunately, I can't increase my attack speed. Whoa! Oh, it's shark. A shark. 2 of them. 1 of them. It's nice that they break up the existential horror with other things. But sometimes it feels a bit off, you know? We'll see more about what's off around this place next time. Till then,